Aesop's Fable EP99, The Ants Who Calculated Teamwork. Scene 1, The Busy Ant Colony. In a lively anthill in the heart of a green meadow, there lived a group of hard-working ants. Among them was an ant named Amy, who was known for her problem-solving skills. One day, the queen ant announced that the colony needed to gather more food than usual to prepare for an extra-long winter. Amy and her friends, Max and Lily, were chosen to lead the food-gathering effort. Amy knew that gathering all the food on time would be a big challenge. "We need to work together efficiently to gather as much food as possible," she thought. "But how can we make sure we're working together in the best way to get the most done?" Amy realized that they would need to calculate how to divide the work among themselves to maximize their productivity. Scene 2, Planning the Work. Amy, Max, and Lily gathered together to plan their work. First, they listed the tasks they needed to complete: gathering seeds, collecting leaves, transporting food back to the anthill. Amy suggested that they calculate how much time each task would take if they worked alone and how much they could accomplish if they combined their efforts. They started by estimating the time needed for each task. Gathering seeds, Amy could gather 30 seeds in an hour, Max could gather 20 seeds, and Lily could gather 25 seeds. Collecting leaves, Amy could collect 10 leaves in an hour, Max could collect 15 leaves, and Lily could collect 12 leaves. Transporting food, each ant could carry 5 units of food to the anthill in one trip, and each trip took 15 minutes. Amy calculated the total number of trips needed to transport the food. Total trips, 100 units of food divided by 5 units per trip equals 20 trips. Each ant could make 4 trips per hour, since 15 minutes per trip, so together they could make 12 trips per hour. That meant they could complete the transportation in total time for transport, 20 trips divided by 12 trips per hour equals 1 hour 40 minutes. Scene 3, Dividing the Work Efficiently. Next, Amy calculated how much food they could gather in 1 hour if they worked separately. Seeds, 30, Amy, plus 20, Max, plus 25, Lily, equals 75 seeds per hour. Leaves, 10, Amy, plus 15, Max, plus 12, Lily, equals 37 leaves per hour. Amy realized that to be most efficient, they should divide the tasks based on each ant's strengths. Since Max was fastest at collecting leaves, and Amy was the fastest at gathering seeds, they decided to assign the tasks as follows. Amy, gather seeds. Max, collect leaves. Lily, help both Amy and Max, depending on which task needed more work. They also decided to work together on transporting the food back to the anthill, taking turns to keep the process smooth and steady. Scene 4, A Successful Team Effort. With their plan in place, the ants got to work. Amy focused on gathering seeds, Max on collecting leaves, and Lily switched between helping both as needed. They worked efficiently, knowing exactly how much time they had and what they needed to accomplish. When it was time to transport the food, the ants worked together, taking turns carrying the food back to the anthill. Because they had calculated the time and divided the tasks efficiently, they finished their work faster than expected and with energy to spare. By the end of the day, the ants had gathered all the food they needed for the winter, and the queen ant was very pleased with their teamwork. She praised Amy, Max, and Lily for their careful planning and effective collaboration. As they rested after a long day, Amy said, "By calculating how to work together, we made sure we did our best. Working as a team and using our strengths really paid off." Max and Lily agreed, realizing that math and teamwork had helped them achieve their goal. Moral of the story: effective teamwork requires careful calculation and division of tasks. By understanding each person's strengths and working together, we can achieve more than we could alone.